Just having a whoo, petrol break. It's 34 degrees. I've gone through another time zone, so I'm 2 hours ahead of you guys now in Romania. And it's sweltering. It's bad when your iPad says too hot, need to cool down, or it says something like that. I've forgotten what it says now, but it's said it a couple of times now where even in a few seconds outside in the sun, and it won't work. It says it won't work until it cools down or something like that. Anyway, it's boiling. It's really, really hot. The bike's hot, the engine's hot, everything's hot. Let's complain. So what I was going to tell you, borders. Let's talk about borders. Today's dead straightforward because all I'm doing is going through Romania into Transylvania to meet old Dracula if he's still knocking around. So that's a straightforward one. But some of the borders that I've gone through now, I think I've done 10 countries now, 5 of which, or perhaps 6 of which are on euros. The others are all on their own currencies. Even Bosnia and Serbia and Croatia have all got each respective currency, and they don't like the others as well. So therefore, if you've got any left over from Croatia as you go into Bosnia, no one in Bosnia wants to take your money off you anyway. So hard currency still works out in these countries. English pounds isn't so popular. Euros is relatively popular, but American dollars still holds the strength. I don't know why, I have no idea at all. So you can trade on the black market, in particular by the borders where you've got little exchange places. They've got like an official exchange rate, and then if you just wander in and you've got the right sort of attitude and they don't think that you're actually setting them up, and you sort of chat to them and you offer them different currencies, which is why I take dollars with me. You'd be amazed what a deal you can strike up with them if you don't want any paperwork. Okay, so that's good. So I was sort of running out of dollars because I only brought a couple $100 with me, a couple £100 worth of dollars, and so I wanted to get some. So I went into a bank in Bosnia and said I wanted some American dollars. They clearly know what you're up to, so they just said no, we don't have dollars. Every other tourist over there is an American. Of course they've got dollars. They've got dollars coming out their ears, no doubt. But anyway, they weren't going to let me trade in them at all, which was unfortunate. But I did get some in Serbia, in Belgrade, the day after. So that was okay. So I've got a couple £100 worth more. And they do work. There is that. I don't know if you can call it a black market, but there is. If anyone can actually enlighten me, by the way, and tell me why American dollars are still attractive over here, I'd be fascinated to know. I know that when this was all Russia, it was obvious then. I went to Moscow many years ago and they were offering you like 5 times the rate that a bank, or even more than that in certain places. But here, I don't know why it's still popular. So if you want to enlighten me on that one, I would be most interested to know. But apart from that, yeah, the sadness of, this is a piece that I don't like about Romania, is that I'm on a motorway, the A1 at the moment, which is a beautiful road. It's absolutely gorgeous road. It's very new, but it's fenced off either side, and you're going past these villages which are basically just cut off from the rest of the world. I understand that they've got to put a road structure in because they've got to move stuff. They've got to, there's thousands of lorries over here, stuff that's being transported through Romania, as well as bringing supplies to, the small villages and so on. But there's no exits, or there's virtually no exits on this road at all. So it literally is just, I just feel that these villages are just watching another world go by. I think it's sad. It's as simple as that. And you're looking over and you can see some of these villages, they've got no vehicles or anything like that. There'd be a couple $100 people living there, and they're just living with, donkeys and carts. And they're, less than a mile away, they can see the rest of the world zooming by. It's an uncomfortable feeling. And it's a feeling where, I don't know, it's where the EU money's being spent. And I'm not stupid, I do understand that you've got to have a road structure, otherwise this country would just be nothing. I mean, if these guys couldn't transport through, and they're buying fuel along the way. You know, they're spending money in the economy, all the truckers are, which is a good thing. And if you didn't have this road structure, then what would happen is they would go through other countries. So Romania had to do this. But I don't know, did the Romans build the roads and then everybody sort of settled around the roads, or did the Romans build the roads between what was already settlements? I don't know. I don't know the answer. Doesn't sit with me very well. Right, I'm out of here. Speak to you later.